Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Colony Survival, where we have just worked our way through the night. There weren't actually that many zombies, but I must say that even George put in a little bit of work last night. I was moderately impressed. But as you can see, I'm starting to remodel the landing over here, as I want to change a couple of things. I've also received a bit of feedback in the comments, and there are a couple of things that I need to make you aware of that I had gotten wrong in the last episode. Namely, I would say the most important part was bread. It turns out that what I was reading as the value of bread was incorrect. It was actually the number of loaves of bread that would be made. Apparently, you make 3 loaves of bread per baking, and as a result, bread is in fact quite a decent food source for the amount of investment. So we're going to be setting up a bakery in this episode. Now, I'm not exactly sure where we're going to be setting this bakery up. I'm also not entirely satisfied with the way we've got our beds set up right now. So we're going to be moving these around and actually making a couple more as well. So let's get that on the go, shall we? There we go. We will... You know what? Let's see. Maybe not having you there. Let's have you around here instead. Yeah, we'll have the bed just tucked into the wall. We may need to change some things up here and there, though, to accommodate that. Yeah, I definitely think we need to make this area a little bit more uniform because it's a little bit janking all over the place right now. There we go. We'll have the bakery over on the other side. We don't want this here then. Let's have a torch right here at the end of the bed area. There we go. That looks nice, I think. Over here we'll have a couple of other things. Alright, well, to make a oven, we just need a little bit of stone by the looks of it. Stone bricks, yeah. And we're also going to need a crate to place down beside the oven so that any bakers can easily access that. Let's pop that there, and then we'll pop a crate there. Well, I might even make a second bakery eventually. Not sure about that one just yet, though. Up here, however, now that we've turned this area around, I don't think that's exactly a safe place for the bed to go anymore. No. Let's move that bed around, and we'll place it here instead. There we go. I could possibly even make a little banister there, but no, actually, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be leaving that one up to fate, really. If you fall out of bed and then down the stairs, well, you just weren't meant for this world. That could be George's bed. For no reason. Right, okay, so with everything going on today, we do still need to get some more farms going. We definitely need a little bit more industry at work as well. Now, the thing that we've got with the farms, I'm wondering if I could basically take away this farm here. Let's actually give that a try, shall we? If I take this away... Can I delete this in any way? Select the type of area. There we go. Remove area. Now, will you go and be a baker? I think he will. And I'm hoping that this little farm here will continue to develop and the corn that has been planted will mature, and then I'll just harvest it myself. Now, I would like to see what you get up to. Where on earth are you going? Why? What? You just wanted to walk? My citizens are weird. That's all we can really say about it. But if we have a look at this, then we'll see. Right, it needs 8 wheat, but you'll get 3 bread out of it. So I'll have a look at the nutritional value of bread as soon as this colonist is done producing some. Hopefully it won't be that long. We've got 42 wheat at the moment, and that gives us not a great amount. Oh, food value 3, okay. Well, that is... very much worthwhile then. So we're losing 8 items of wheat with a food value of 0.5 and gaining 3 loaves of bread with a food value of 3 each. Seems to be a reasonable return, actually. Okay, well, I'm going to be going down the mine. I'm going to start digging up some ores while I wait for our wheat to be turned into food. and I will bring you back when we've got some wheat to harvest and some peasants to recruit. So see you then. Okay, there we go. Another night safely traversed. We've got this little balcony up here now, and I've also started building up the areas for the windows. Going to have some quite nice tall windows over here, I think, since this is one of the upper bedrooms. Now, unfortunately, there is nothing for you to do right now. We lack... Well, actually, you should be getting a little bit of wheat coming in, so perhaps you will soon be able to start work on that. I'm going to go over here and very quickly gather all of this wheat. Oh, my lord, how you mine for fish? Let's get the rest of this done as well. And then we will plant this down as a new area for farming, and we'll get ourselves, I'm thinking, at least 2 new people. Now, another thing I was corrected about in the comments, and that is that it is possible to set up a miner to mine stone. You simply set them up to mine an area of bedrock that has no ore on it, and they will infinitely mine stone. That is fantastic. So we're soon going to be able to get all of the building materials, as well as all of the ore and everything else, mined. And as I mentioned in the end of the last episode, we're going to be looking at focusing this one on industry. So the first port of call is going to be to get some iron, but we're also going to need a lumberjack because arrows require, let's have a look down there, iron and planks. So we're going to need 5 different industries to be able to, colonists to be able to work that. We're going to need 1 person each for iron and coal, 1 person for the forge, 1 lumberjack, and a workshop, some to run the workshop. Right, I would like 1 colonist, 2 colonists. Get to work, please. We've still got loads of food down here. So you should... Oh, wait, I haven't set that up for you, have I? Yeah, my bad. I will set you up your next farm plot. There we go. We'll then have all of our food concerns taken care of quite handily, I would say. I'm not so sure about the wood blocks out there. I'm not so sure. At least not at the very corners. Perhaps I should move these. They don't really sing to me the way I hoped they would. Does that seem to make sense? I mean, it would make a lot more sense if this was a little bit wider at the top. So maybe I'll actually do something about that. But right now, that actually isn't too bad. So we've got three archers protecting the colonists, and we've got exactly as many colonists as we have beds for them to occupy, so that's okay for now. So with that in mind, we're going to need a new cottage as well, aren't we? Well, let's see, where will we put the cottage? Because I don't want to build that up any further. Possibly a little cottage just over here, maybe with a bit of room between it and the fields, and we're going to go for something a little bit more rustic over here. We'll make this a bit of a farmer's lodge. So let's see. We want room for maybe 2-3 beds. We'll build it as big as one of the farms that they've got, but we'll make it possibly a nice little shape. So we'd have a window maybe, and well, because we don't actually have doors, we can't have a window directly beside a door because they would just be holes and it would look very odd. So we might need to adjust our expectations slightly in that regard. So we'd have a door over here, perhaps. Maybe a window there. Actually, we've probably got room for quite a few windows if we do something like that. Let's bring this in a little bit. Something like this. There we go. So 2 windows on that side. That should be quite lovely. And then we bring this down a little ways, I'm thinking. Maybe to about here. And that would give us a bit of room on this side. Yeah, I think this would be quite nice, and we could put some boxes or something on that side. Now, do we have enough logs? Yeah, we've got loads of logs to build. Absolutely tons of wood planks, and we should not have too much to worry about there, though that is... the question is, will my brain melt from having that difference there? And the answer is fairly simple. Yes, my brain will melt, so I need to change it. Why? Oh my lord, it seems the zombies like the little house that we're building over here. I'm not entirely settled on this design, but it's certainly acceptable for the time being. No, I don't want to be zombied. Thank you, but no. No zombie parties for me. I'm likely going to be replacing this lower layer of wood with stone, just to give a bit of a difference in the walls a little bit. And I like the idea of there being nice stone floors and a bit of a partition of stone along the bottom layer of the wall as well. And then we'll build it up with planks and wood for the rest of it then. We're going to need a lot of stone for that. An awful lot. No, stop dodging, you scallywags. We've got 267 food. That is rather nice, and it's going to last us quite well, considering we only currently require 35 per day. That's probably enough that we could look at getting ourselves... Oh no, I'm out of arrows! Worst day ever. We're really going to need to get on top of the whole arrow thing. Well, I mean, for the time being, I can do a fair bit of mining fairly quickly and supply a forge with enough materials. I'm going to have to take a little bit of the arrows out from there, aren't I? Yep. Oh, well done, George. Bob, George is protecting you. I'm actually impressed. But yes, the numbers of zombies are starting to escalate now that we're starting to increase the number of citizens in our colony, and that is making me a little bit concerned. We'll probably get another archer up here fairly soon, maybe even two. One could stand there, one could stand here, and that would be a really good spread of firepower at that point. Oh, I'm disliking you. Nope. Also no. Every now and then you got to watch out for them, because they oh damn it, I didn't trust in George. But yeah, they are starting to become a little bit of a pain. We have got a beautiful sunrise on the horizon, and I'm definitely thinking of getting... Oops, that was a terrible shot. Ah, damn it. George, stop making me look bad. Oh, how the tables have turned. But I think the next person we get won't actually be an archer. I think we actively need a miner right now. So let's go ahead, because that's easily the thing that I run out of the most, is stone. So we're going to go ahead and plonk down a little miner down here. I've also been considering building out the apartments down here for the miners as well. Expanded this little area just slightly too. No, I do not want that. What I want is a miner, and the miner can mine there. There we go. Now, I've also been told that I can hire colonists from here, so there we are. Could not recruit a new colonist. Not enough free beds. What? Ah, scallywags. You are correct, of course. Of course you're correct. I forgot to place the beds down in the little farmer's shack. Let me go back and correct that problem straight away. There we go. Because we are going to need an awful lot of stone up here. An awful lot of stone to finish out the design that I've got in mind. This will be a temporary bed, I'm afraid. So you can just go ahead and be there. And then we should be able to recruit a colonist. There you go. Go forth, colonist, and get me lots and lots of stone. Also, I'm going to come down there as well. I'm going to help out. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about the speed at which anyone will be able to get out of the mines once they're down here. So yeah, probably do want to set up some beds down here. Only issue with that, how am I going to protect them? Because the zombies will just rain down upon them from above. It'll be quite bad. I fear quite bad indeed. Aha! We appear to have a slight problem, in that our miners are not coming down here because we do not have a pickaxe for our miners. A bit of an issue there. Better go and make one, hadn't I? Now, I don't know if I can actually make this or not. Currently, our miners are sat there like, I haven't got no tool, sire. How can I mine if I have no tool? You expect me to beat the rocks until they submit? I mean, I will if you tell me to, but I'd rather not. My fists are fleshy and easily broken by stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and be a kind and benevolent lord, and we're going to place down a workbench. Now, you're over here, coming straight over here to make a workbench. That's not strictly what I wanted. What I wanted, colonists will work until the set amount is reached. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I suppose that isn't too terribly bad. Go on then. Make me 20 planks. 20 planks. I would like... sure. we'll go ahead and... Well, apparently I'll take 5 quivers. Wow, that's... Oh, actually I can just easily put in the text. That's actually much easier. We'll have at least 2 crates. No more workbenches. At least 5 new beds. I want 200 arrows at all times, 1 pickaxe, 1 harvesting axe. Oh no, this is a mint. Needs iron ingots, planks, and gold ingots. It's not counterfeiting if the king says it's okay. Oh, well, that's rather awesome. A shop where you can buy only flax seeds at the moment. Adobe. Needs linseed oil and dirt. Dirt for rich people. I see. Okay, well, I realized that maybe I've expanded a little bit too aggressively because we have not budgeted for the defense of this particular building yet, and as a result, I had to spend the entire night guarding this door. Let it not be said that your king does not care for you, my people. Oh, my lord. However, my miner... I had to trick my miner in here, though. I had to build a temporary workbench, so the miner thought he was like a crafter, walked away from the flag, got into bed, then I took the crafting station away. So now he has no job. I feel super bad. Oh, no, you do have a job. Hooray! We have made a pickaxe. Well done. This is a good day. All of the fields are being harvested through the night as well. Whenever I didn't need to be protected in there, I rushed over and I gathered some more food. So, with that in mind, we're actually going to need, well, I frankly need a lot more beds, which is only going to exacerbate this problem over here. So I'm going to temporarily place down the floor, and I'm going to hope that I can just remove the bed from underneath and sort that out in time. We need a couple of beds, so let's make ourselves a lot of those beds. There we go. Places down. I can hear the miner mining in the mines. Fantastic, I tell you, fantastic. And given that this, I don't know, I feel compelled to make sure that you've all got nice windows in between your beds. Frankly, there we go. So you've all got little windows by your beds. Marvelous. Right, we've got plenty of food flowing into the treasury, so time for us to get another colonist, I think. Now you don't strictly have a job yet, so let me go and make you one. You'll find that I started replacing the walls. I'm still not sure on where I'm going to be placing the apartments down here yet. Still not certain on that one. But there's a couple of things that we can do. First and foremost, we are going to need a mine there and a mine here. So that's one more person that I need. Let's go ahead and recruit a colonist for that. There we go. What are you up to? You just dropping things off in the crate there. Well done, you. Very well done indeed. I'm going to want one more, frankly. Have we got enough? I think... Yeah, we're going to get one more colonist. Go on. There we are. And we're going to build you a furnace just as soon as we've got enough stone bricks. Actually, I've got enough stone bricks. There we go. Furnace, please. Thank you. Stone bricks can go back there. Right, I want this furnace right about there. And I would pretty much like this to keep going forever. Is there any way I can interact with it? There we go. Make all of the iron you need, all of the gold that you need, and make any bricks that you particularly can, when you can. There we are. We should now be in a fairly good spot, though we're going to be consuming quite a large amount of food per day, which does worry me a bit. And eventually I'm going to replace all of this mine with a similar looking stone brick. Maybe a border of wood every now and then. We'll see. I'm in the same way that I play Minecraft, or in fact Terraria, I do like my mines to look like mines, so having like pit props and things like that where reasonably they should be, and those sorts of things. Right, there we go. And oh my lord, I didn't replace the stuff underneath. That will surely melt my brain. Scallywag, I'm gonna have to waste twice as much wood now. I wish I'd never noticed that. Actually, I'm kind of glad I did notice it, because, you know, it would have still melted my brain one way or another. Like, it would have just done it subconsciously. My subconscious would have known. I would have woken up in cold sweats, not realized what on earth was going on. Nightmares for days. I'll fix that in a moment, though, because we are starting to run out of wood. And the last thing that we want is to run out of wood. I think it'd be time for us to set up a small area for harvesting of trees. So the final thing that we're going to need is this. How many tiles did I give clearance around the main keep? We gave 4 tiles of clearance. Okay, let's give 4 tiles of clearance over here as well then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. And a 10 by 10, of course. There we go. Forester. There we are. And I'm going to need another bed. Well, scallywags. We've got enough food, though. We've got more than enough food for everything that we need. Do we have enough room in here for another bed? We do, actually. Fantabulous. We'll pop that over there. We don't need it. Boom. There we go. And we'll place you down right about there. And that will do well. That's going to be a little bit of an annoyance. That actually isn't too bad. We could fit in 3 more beds then in here, and that should all be okay. Wow. This is... I'm not sure about that. I would love it if I could have like a table or something so for the farmers, you know, just chill out and enjoy themselves, but oh well. Right, so I want another colonist. There we go. Wow, things have increased in this episode. We've got a full-fledged industry going on. I'm going to need to chop all of this down there, oh my lord. And then I'm going to have to build up in order to get all... Oh no! Oh, fantastic. The wood was not actually so high that I couldn't reach it, and I had to make a nerd pole in order to get the last bit. Always nice when things work out like that. There we go. Right, I'm going to quickly get to work finishing off that little house. And then probably spending the night defending it again, because we have not yet expanded our workforce to be able to deal with it. What are our arrows doing? Actually, our arrows are doing fairly well. We are starting to fill up with iron now and planks. Good times. We shouldn't have any reason to fear, except, you know, knowing that there's grass under my walls. Okay, finishing touches to the walls around the house. I think it's actually coming along quite well. I like it. Though, once again, another night where I'm going to have to defend this place. Actually, let's pop out some torches on the outside just to illuminate the area. I think that makes sense. Putting them around the back, though, doesn't make as much sense to me. I mean, it does from the sense of, well, you want to be able to see the enemies, but doesn't from the sense that I would really want to be lighting up the area behind the house on the side where no one could possibly be shooting anything yet. I might put some torches down there eventually. I mean, I put some around the keep, but that's just so that I could find the keep if I got lost in the woods. Over here we have the beginnings of our little tree nursery, which I'm very happy about. Let's take these out. There we go. Got to keep my lordly skills sharp. What would happen if I organised some sort of hunting games with the other lords, and they all showed up, and I couldn't even hit a zombie at like 400 meters? I'd be the laughing stock. No. That's not going to be happening. Not today. Okay, as you can see, I have finished off this little hut. It hasn't quite got the headroom that the keep has, and as a result, the ceiling is right above the sort of top of the windows there, but we have got like wooden granulations up here, so eventually I can actually get some defenders up here to defend this building through the night, so I don't have to. Unfortunately, while I was defending this building, a zombie somehow got inside. Didn't kill Bob, so didn't go past Bob, I'm assuming, unless he just ignored Bob and Bob was too busy looking at other things, but it killed our workman. Yeah, so I'm taking that away for now, and until we have enough food to get another workman, we'll be waiting. But we do have everyone else, which is okay. Oh, sorry, actually, it killed the workman and the forester. So when I recruited someone, they went to the workbench. And I was like, I'd actually rather have wood, so I took away the workbench for now. So we're down a little bit of food from what I had hoped. I'm not sure how the spawning mechanic works, but I am sometimes getting the feeling that it may be that they spawn in places they shouldn't. That being said, though, there were a lot of zombies last night. Now, as you can see, I've started a little bit of a path around here as well, and I don't know, I think the last thing that we're going to do in this episode is we're going to create something a little bit nicer for our colonists. Maybe a little bit of a gardening thing. And now, should I use grass or should I use leaves? Let's have a look. What do leaves look like? Yeah, I quite fancy leaves. They look quite nice, I think. Quite nice. Do I need this wall to be taller, though? I don't think so. I think we can get by with 5 and then leaves along there as well. Oh, that looks pretty. That makes a lovely little wall there. And then every now and then we can have a torch. Ah, this works out quite well. Bump. And then every 5 tiles, another torch. Bump. And over here as well. Bump. Ah, gorgeous. This will also help us in funneling the zombies around a certain way. I am not going to completely enclose the keep. No. That's not going to be happening. Not on my watch. However, what will be happening on my watch is something like this. Now, where does that line up to? Yeah, sure. Okay, that works, I think. We are going to need some more torches, though. It looks like everyone is off to their beds, which means that I'm going to have to be on guard duty again. Not the greatest time for me, really. I'll be perfectly honest. That goes straight down the middle. Ooh, that's slightly off. What? That is awful. How did I let this happen? Oh, it's going to slowly rot my mind. I mean... The thing is, well, the prospects before me are completely redesign the mine shaft or completely rebuild everything behind and then the things, or just ignore it. You know what? I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave and I'm going to just try to ignore it this once. I will recenter this wall. Oh my lord, that is painful. That is so painful. Oh, hello. Hello there. Please be dead. I'm going to need a lot more arrows. Oh, there's going to be so many zombies tonight. The zombies are becoming a wee bit of a problem, I'll be honest with you. Let's bring this down here and then pop the torch by there. There we go. Bump, bump. No zombies behind me. It's hard. It's really hard being a lord at the moment. Having to take care of my people. There's no zombies spawned in here, you sure? Everyone's okay, yeah? What about upstairs? Any zombies up here? Honestly, for a moment, I thought that torch was a zombie. I was going to say, no! But, no, we're okay. Stop dodging my arrows, you scallywag. This is not the Matrix. But with that, I think we're going to be wrapping up this episode about there. We are starting to really see this place coming together. I'm actually really happy with the way it all looks. I'm not super pleased with the wooden crenellations. I think I may turn that into a normal building at some point, but you know, with a normal slopey roof. Well, as slopey roofed as you can get when everything you make is a perfect square, rather cube. But I may give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. No dodging, thank you. But in the next episode, yeah, I think we're going to mostly be focused on prettification, possibly expanding the farm area and getting maybe 3 or 4 more archers. That's going to be quite an expansion to the amount of firepower that we currently have, but I think we probably need it. But at least, you know, the nights are not boring for me, given that I'm having to protect everyone all the way through them. But that will be the end of this episode. So, as ever, do remember to leave a like if you liked, and sub if you haven't. And, of course, if you have any feedback or anything you think I should be building, then do let me know in the comments down below. But that's it from me. So, until next time, take care, everyone. Still keeping my eye on George.